This is going to be a little bit different kind of video today. This channel is about reporting adventurous trail conditions. But over the past couple of months, I've been exploring trails near the US-Mexico border wall. There's been so much debate and discussion around this, I thought it was worth a look to see what's really there and what the trails are like. What's there or not there is a spectrum, ranging from steel beamed, hardened border wall to all the way down to barbed wire. Near the ports of entry, it's big steel. Near the ranches, it's not. The question I have is any of it doing any good? I received a tip that there are places and times where migrants can slip through holes in the border wall and then surrender directly to Border Patrol agents. According to my source, what happens from there is that they have an initial appearance and then are scheduled to have a hearing in court months or even years in the future. The human aspect of this story is not something I'm going to go into, but what I will present here is what I saw, and let you draw your own conclusions. This is really hot. It says it's 117 on my dash. It's not 117, but it is still really hot. It's probably 90 something degrees outside in the bright sun. It's about 5:23 p.m. on May the 4th. I can see migrants walking down the road. They are just freely walking. I'm not sure where they came from, how they got through the wall. Obviously there's some hole in the wall, but they seem to be walking up this way, walking up east along the wall. And you know, I'm assuming they're migrants. I mean, there's no vehicles out here and they're on foot. So someone got them this far and they got through the wall and now they're traveling by foot. So I'm hoping to get more video if I can. We'll see. So pulling up now to the aid station where I was previously. I see Border Patrol trucks there, so let's check it out. It's pretty incredible what I'm witnessing right now. Group after group walking eastward along the border wall on this side of the border wall, the US side, and they just walk right up to the Border Patrol. They walk right up to the Border Patrol truck and sit down, and they're all waiting there. And so something's gonna happen, and we're all waiting for something to happen. So I'm gonna wait here too and see what it is. There was nothing else I could do, so I set up cameras and watched as group after group after group walked up to the Border Patrol truck, sat down, and patiently waited. Okay, so this group has been here for like, I want to say 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Everybody's just hanging out. Like, I feel like there's a script playing out and everybody knows what it is except me. But I mean, they're just hanging out, and so am I. We'll just wait here until something happens. I waited, they waited, the Border Patrol waited, We all waited and watched the sun go down. Going on an hour and a half. Bugs everywhere. I might leave. I'm not sitting out here with these bugs. It's crazy. Sun's down. These poor people are still waiting. I'm not going to be here after dark, so it's time to go. It was obvious now that the vans would not be coming for hours, so I packed up and left for home so that I could process what I just saw and start editing this video. But let's rewind and see how this all started on the border wall trails. Oh hey, it's 2:30. Just got to Lukeville at the border crossing. Lots of Border Patrol people looking at me while I'm airing down my tires and taking a little video of the port of entry. Oh well, they'll get over it. Here at the gas station and about to go get on the actual trail. So let's do this. So I'm at the Lukeville border crossing. There is nothing but border wall for miles and miles to the east, and then looking around to the west, the same thing, and it goes all the way up a mountain and over a mountain. So it's just following the geography no matter what happens. Very interesting, but it's heavily fortified here because we're right next to a border crossing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna travel to the east a little bit and see if the conditions change and what the security is like there. Well, that took about a minute, and CBP was there like bees on honey. The officer that pulled me over was super courteous and professional. He did identify me and then informed me that the border road was an enforcement area that is off limits. You know, law enforcement has a difficult and dangerous job, so I don't argue with them. I left and moved on to my second trail destination, Puerto Blanco Road, heading to Quitobaquito Springs. This is where I saw things. Judging from all the signs, this is a place where extra caution and elevated awareness are required. Maybe not a place to make new friends, but I made one anyway. This little guy was really fast. Dude was getting a tan in the middle of the road, and I was not getting out to say hi. It was really difficult to keep him in the camera frame as he slithered away into the cactus. Bye-bye, new friend. In all seriousness, rattlesnakes are dangerous, so do not approach them. They reward affection with a bite that will send you to the emergency room if anyone finds you in time. I slowed this video way down so we can enjoy their beauty from afar. Arizona can be a dangerous place. So slowly approaching the border here. You can see the completed border wall. There's Normandy style vehicle barriers that have just been, it looks like they've just been randomly deposited in the desert. You know, it's hard to tell by the patina if they're new or old, but probably just randomly placed to, you know, create havoc for someone trying to make a run for it, I guess, or something. Anyway, interesting stuff out here. The border wall is very interesting. I'm not sure, there seems to be gates every quarter mile. There's very large gates you could drive vehicles through. There's one large gate I just passed that is big enough to drive construction equipment through, maybe semis, that kind of thing. Out here at Quitobaquito Oasis, we can see that the border wall is the modern border wall. It's big, it's tall, it's massive in construction, it's long. It goes on for miles and miles and miles each direction. Lukeville is about, I want to say, 5 miles to the east. And if we turn around, we can see this border wall going for at least dozens of miles to the west. The Oasis is right across the street. We can see that it's meters from the border. It's very close, and the argument against the wall was that it would disturb the sanctity of of this sacred place. However, as you can see behind me, Mexico 2, a large highway, was here long before this wall. So it's a 2-lane highway. It goes for hundreds of miles, and it's a major source of transportation. So whatever sanctity was here, I'd say that highway got it first. Nonetheless, it's a dangerous place. According to the signs, if you believe the sign behind me, I don't really see anybody out here, but it's 3 in the afternoon, bright sun, nowhere to hide. It's probably a safe trail in the daytime. One other thing to note, there's supposed to be a parking lot or a parking area on the other side of Quitobaquito Springs. That is blocked because the road is closed. It's the border road, which is unauthorized access. It says so on the signs. Border Patrol doesn't want you traveling on that road. Whether it's a public road or not, maybe debatable, not sure. Nonetheless, you know, we want to respect law enforcement, and we don't want to make their job any more difficult. So if they say don't go, we don't go. That's the way it is. As for Quitobaquito Springs, I can't, you know, I got a bikini top on my Jeep. Probably wasn't the best idea. I'm gonna come back with a hard top and we'll go investigate how cool this site is, but anyway, and I'm getting out of here.